Hello, and how's everyone doing today? Welcome to the channel. If you're new, if you're returning, if you're glad to have you back, and welcome to another episode of Star Trek Resurgence. Things are ramping up real crazy. In the last episode, it turns out my hunch was right. The captain was actually a scion of the Flame. Also, it turns out that the other ship and them seemingly went to the planet's surface. I'm glad that we were able to save the other three from the other ship. I honestly thought that general guy, I thought he was going to sacrifice himself. I'm glad he didn't, because I kind of like that guy. But yeah, I guess we are heading down to the planet's surface. So, let's see what happens. Let's grab our drinks, grab our snacks, and let's get into this.
Any sign of Sidron?
Not that I can see.
High alert, everyone. The enemy could be anywhere. Follow my lead.
All right, let's go exploring.
It's a short mission, all right?
That's the plan.
You're on the front lines now, Captain. Don't make me worry. A phaser should make quick work of the ice.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it looks very different than the other things, so it's kind of quite obvious. I mean, they definitely could have had better textures, that's for sure. Not the best looking ice, gonna be honest. Oh, I was like, why is she not firing? Yeah, even the melting animation's, gonna be honest, not great. Oh, those are really cool looking. So can I mount these two? No. They're pretty neat looking though.
Is this another Takan vault?
Well, it seems like it. You know what that reminds me of? Just that view right there. If anybody here has heard of or played, oh, what's it called? Horizon. It looks like the entrance to a cauldron, which is pretty cool.
I don't see a way in.
Vault in the mines was already open.
There must be some way to activate it.
Look for a hidden mechanism. Maybe a portal can open it? Maybe. Let's see.
Portal, can you open it? It is a Taconian vault.
I thought you'd never ask. You're welcome. Better to keep it simple. Sometimes the answer is staring you right in the face.
Thank you. Definitely easier this way.
was really nice looking. Fine, Syndron, okay. Okay.
Spread out. Let's see what we can find. And stay on high alert. We don't know where the Takan that beamed down here could be.
Bedrosian looks better with her hair up like that, to be honest.
You will need my help, Commander.
How so?
Traversal here is trivial for a Takan, but only a Takan. When you come across a device you cannot use, merely call my name.
Will do. Thank you.
Okay.
This pattern resembles the transporter device Petty Officer Maris used to escape the Resolute. Portal 6-3?
You wish to make use of this device?
It's a transporter of some kind?
It allows Takan to move through space instantly a short distance. Very convenient. I will activate the system for you.
Where does it go?
I'm not sure. The markings here must be from after my time.
Well, only one way to find out.
Alright, let's go. So we have two ways, seemingly. Let's try this way. Oh, did I go backwards? Oh, no. Oh. Maybe we went the right way. Use tricorder. Okay. Okay, oh.
Soil. Just soil. It's not from this planet, nor any planet in the Federation database.
Okay, I'm assuming we can't go up the stairs. No, I didn't think so.
Why is this here?
This is soil from the homeworld. Our capital system. This isn't an arsenal. It's a temple of the ancients. Sacred ground to the Takan. I took my oath as a guardian of the Empire in a place just like this. You cannot imagine the look of pride in my parents' eyes as they said goodbye. Forever. Sorry. This is the first I've seen of anything new from the Takan Empire in a very long time. I'm sure you're familiar with the feeling, that sense of loss. I thought I was ready for it, but it cuts to the core of your being.
I'm so sorry to put you through this. I know it must be difficult.
Don't apologize. I'm glad I came. This means a great deal to me.
Can you use this to find out more about what Galvin is after?
The information's encrypted. I can only discern that it's a warship. No. It's the Aphelion. Perhaps the most powerful Taconian ship ever built. I can't access the full file, but looking through the ship's schematics, it appears to be equipped with some sort of experimental, highly advanced transporter technology.
Transporter technology? For what?
Captain, you better come see this.
Okay. Oh. Captain, you must see this. And then I thought it was going to take us down there, but, alright.
There are more up ahead.
From the looks
Okay.
of it, I'd say someone left in a hurry.
Probably right around the time we showed up.
Oh wow, look at them all.
I've seen these before. In the other vault. And if all of those are the same as this, then there must be.
Hundreds of millions, if not billions. All that remains of the Dakan civilization. A distinct person, encapsulated in crystalline form. Preserved for all eternity.
Wow. They took thousands of these cases. They're bringing back the Empire. Galvin will come back for these. They're bringing back the Empire, it seems.
You thought this was an arsenal. And in a way, you're right. This is how they rebuild the Dakan Empire. And bioform billions of innocent people.
That seems to be the case. What you have to understand is, these life forms were preserved for the benefit of the Dakan civilization, as a means of safeguarding the health and well-being of any Dakan, should they fall prey to illness or injury. They were never intended to be used for this purpose.
There you are wrong. This was always their purpose, to restore the glory that was lost.
Hold fire.
Congratulations on your first victory in battle, Captain Rydek. You killed a great many of my compatriots, some that I've known for millennia. Are you proud of how much death you've caused? Each Dakan life is precious, irreplaceable. Centuries of knowledge and culture lost with each one you murdered.
I had to save my crew.
I was protecting my crew. It's regrettable to take any life. But when someone threatens galactic civilization, force is the correct response.
And I suppose it worked. For now. Thankfully, I don't have to convince you of anything. We'll all be on the same side soon enough.
You can't just bioform whoever you want. Not without a fight.
Ah, but that's just it. There won't be a fight. In fact, most won't even know what's happened. 1 minute you're standing there as you. The next you're standing here as one of us.
He's talking about mass transformation. That's what the Aphelion was built for.
The transporter. It'll reconstitute your DNA and bioform you into a Takan in the blink of an eye. This is what they'll use as ammunition.
In a manner of speaking. Yes. Of course, that's the simple version. But the end
that's an
result will be
abomination.
the same.
You're talking about a crime against sentient life on a mass scale.
Or an evolutionary process where the strongest and most capable survive. The Aphelion is on its way here as we speak. Now it's only a matter of time. You can't delay that which is inevitable. Which makes your next decision fairly simple, brother. You are, after all, a portal.
I am.
Your sole purpose is to serve as a guardian of the Takan Empire. But you stand here surrounded not by your fellow Takan, but by members of the Federation. By people who deny our fundamental right to exist. You swore an oath to protect the Empire.
Portal's the only
And
true
I can
Takan.
only assume that's why you're here.
There is only one true Takan here, and that's Portal. You're a scion, a disgrace to the memory of the Takan, brought back through unnatural means.
I only tolerate your presence so long as you continue to amuse me. Which side are you on?
No, man.
Captain Rydek, long-range sensors suggest a massive spacecraft approaching in the distance.
The time has come. I hope we speak again, brother.
Oh, man. Because if I shoot him, obviously we won't have the information that we need. If we hold fire, we might be able to get some more information out of him. Man.
Estimated time to contact, 6 minutes and counting.
We can't stay here. We have to get back to the ship.
And we have to preserve these souls. We must take them back to your ship.
Those crystals are ammunition to be used against us. We have to destroy them. Bombard the site from orbit.
I'll decide, once we're safely aboard the Resolute. For to transport.
You have to hear me out, Captain. I lost my eyes because of you. I committed mutiny for you. But if you bring those things on board, I'll have no choice but to resign.
If they're taken to the Aphelion, they will be forced into new bodies, brought back to life in a way they never asked for.
They're not living beings, but they're still dangerous. And if you don't make decisions to protect us, we're gonna end up like Solano. You, me, the entire crew. We're all next.
Oh, man.
2 minutes and counting. It's headed straight toward the vault. The Aphelion is coming into view now, Captain.
On screen.
Oh, it's a giant crystal. Ah, that's cool.
Unbelievable.
Holy shit, yeah, look at that. That's cool.
Arrival at the second vault in less than a minute.
I would remind you, those life forms are Takon. Not science, Takon. They're not your enemy.
Right or wrong, history will judge you for this moment.
Honestly, I'm going to transport them aboard, to be totally honest. Because, as we know, the Federation is to preserve life, not destroy life. And, everybody, all the bad guys here, right, they're not true Takon, right? They're the rebels, essentially, right? Whereas, yes, they're dangerous, but at the end of the day, perhaps there is another way to, bring them alive, or just keep them in their crystallized form. I'm not going to destroy them. That does not feel like the right thing to do.
Transport the storage crystals aboard the Resolute.
Did I hear that right?
That's an order.
The storage crystals are on board in our cargo bay.
Thank you. I won't forget this.
I hope you realize what you've done. We don't need another captain who's gonna risk our lives just to feed their ego. This ship and this crew come first.
Lieutenant.
She has to hear it.
This isn't about me. It's our duty as Starfleet officers to protect life, wherever and however we find it.
Yep,
we couldn't let
exactly.
them fall into Galvin and Sidron's hands.
Yep, that's why I did
I
it.
had to do it this way.
And to think, I used to look up to you.
The Aphelion is targeting us, approaching rapidly.
Oh
Hit us
boy.
with that bioforming ray, and it's over. Maximum warp. Get us out of here.
Where, Captain?
Anywhere but here. Now!
There they are!
You did what had to be done with the Tasker. I know you held out hope, but it's what she would have wanted. The Tasker can rest now. Even if I wavered in the moment. And it's not a question of her being a threat or not.
If you believe, I'm sure you'll see her again.
I do. And I shall.
Oh, I'm glad they're all okay.
No surprises here. But your shoulder's separated. If you come with me to sickbay, we can get you fixed up in no time.
Thank you. I'll find you afterwards.
You two, check in at your stations. This thing isn't over yet.
Oh, okay. I guess let's talk to some people.
Hey, Diaz.
Yeah?
Did you see our people over there? Miranda?
Kapoor, Hauser? We saw Miranda and Kapoor, but they're bioformed. And as far as I know, there's no way to undo it.
That means they're not our friends anymore.
If they attack us?
We'll have to stop them. No matter what it takes.
Yeah. I guess we have to be ready for that.
Oh, okay, I guess there's no one else to talk to. Alright, let's go.
I can't believe it, but I'm actually looking forward to seeing Chovak. Not that I'd expect this kind of welcome from him, but I can just imagine the look on his face.
You know what? I want to see him too. It'll be nice to get one piece of normalcy.
I'm sure we can count on him for that.
I can't believe it! You evaded the Takan, ejected their warp cores, and lived to talk about it!
That about sums it up.
They're gonna be teaching this at the Academy for years to come. I mean it. Everybody's gonna learn how you pulled it off.
I wouldn't know.
The Academy? Oh, well, I wouldn't know about that.
After this, you'll probably get a personal invitation to show them how it's done. I heard about Belle. Is Miranda...
As far as we know, she's still out there.
Well, I know Captain Rydek will do her best to get her back.
Hold on. Rydek? What about Captain Solano?
He was turned into a Takan. Rydek had to take over. She's a hell of an officer. But none of us have been up against anything like this. No one has. Not in 500,000 years.
Never a dull moment.
I guess there's never a dull moment around here, huh?
You telling me it's not always like this?
Not if we can help it.
Talk to you later.
It is agreeable to see you again.
Is that so?
It was by no means a certainty that you would return to duty here.
No, it was not.
But it was my sincere hope you would.
It is agreeable to see you as well, sir.
I concur.
You should know your absence has left engineering terribly short-handed. During your sojourn, this department has fallen unacceptably behind schedule. On both regular and irregular duties.
There's been a whole lot of irregularity going around.
I gotta admit, it's a little flattering that this place went to hell so fast without me. So, I'll take that as a compliment.
I believe factors other than your absence were also to blame. Normally, I would assign you to one of the many pressing repair tasks. But, given your experience on board the Zeldi, I have suggested you join the senior staff briefing as we determine our next course of action.
Nice, we get to see them together.
Maintenance shift afterwards.
Okay, so we're going to leave this episode right here. Okay, let's just make sure everything's okay. Okay, and we will start back there. Very good. Okay. So, let's leave this episode right here. I'm really glad everybody got back safe and sound. You know, this episode was a pretty good one. It's unfortunate about the general guy's his friend. It's unfortunate. But other than that, you know, I'm glad everybody got back fine and safe. And like I said, I definitely felt like it was a proper thing to do to transport all the crystals aboard the ship. I will talk a little bit more about that in the beginning of the next episode. So for the time being, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Feel free to leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that fun kind of stuff. And I will see you guys in the next episode of Star Trek Resurgence.